We'll see. Complexity to the T side, already very quickly through the short water. They're going to hit this B site. They got nobody to their left. It's two players in Perfecto and Electronic down here on Monster. And, ooh, Electronic quite blind. Catches JT at the very least, but we're looking at a 4-player post plant comfortably for Complexity. Bit and Head Trick coming around from Graffiti already. But what can they see? What can they find? Nobody seems to be showing face at the moment for Complexity because they've put that bomb down, and now they just need to hang on. Jump spot elicits a couple peeks. Now, they saw Floppy peek from default, and Grim just shot a bullet. That's 3 players' positions confirmed. Now you just got to kill them. That's the hard part. They decide to swarm towards Head Trick. Knives out. And Fang will finish what Grim starts. Grim would have had more than a MAC-10 had he been allowed to second knife. But he'll let that go. And die inside that smoke. JT tries to take the place of the front runner. Both the MAC-10s down with nothing. The 5-7 of Electronic, 2 kills. 5-7 of SDY, 1.
Oof, and they have no one coming up late long, so look at Fang, right? He's stuck holding this and hoping that someone peeks him.
God, what a tough spot.
Teammate to the back. Oh, man, I mean, obviously going A is just going to be pretty hard. Electron doesn't have to move. He's got a teammate beside him.
Scout shot even connects. Fang, 1 kill up close. That's it. He just shredded 2 heads inside that bomb site.
Yeah.
MP9 from Bit. Nice second kill. Finds Hauser on the fallback. Goes back at it for Floppy. So 3 MP9 kills. Nice and easy for Bit. This force buy nets them absolutely nothing. Not a single point of damage done. Grim. Full-fledged 1v5.
And no damage. Yeah, no damage done this round.
Flash behind the wood.
Hey, not too shabby. Oh, shot missed here from Head Trick. Holding for the stairs peak. One comes out right below it. He's got some help behind him. Interesting because they don't actually have to move in this position, and they might just think they're hunting down an Opera, but they're not.
Bit keeps it nice and clean versus Grim. There's the connection from Head Trick, so his op finds...
That was cool. I mean,
third.
You know, they had to understand that they still had a really good position, even though they didn't have cover behind them. Wow, what a peek. Head Trick is not holding wide at all. Just a pixel. And
Hang now.
Floppy doesn't give him anything.
Didn't see the player back truck. Oh, but he turns it. And there's Perfecto peeking out from Banks. So we've got a Floppy clutch in the cards. Perfecto already on the Banks dumpster. Oh, what? Floppy sees that one coming. Cuts it down to just him versus SDY. Didn't catch him on that cross. Little jiggles. Pixel peeks. He gets the duel he wants, but lesser health and some die young sticks the landing, denies Floppy his clutch.
Down. And calls up Perfecto. Top of the bin, but SDY deals with it.
Всегда играйте на размен, парни, когда вы вдвоем.
The walkout starts to take place. It's moving at a pretty good tempo, but the flash comes up for Perfecto, and he does a lot of damage.
Very nice indeed. Electronic sliding by, finishing what Perfecto got started. A ton of damage from Perfecto. Good supporting flash from SDY off Graffiti. And that's what they've been doing now back-to-back rounds, right? Last time it's the double peak from Electronic and Perfecto into short. This time they just do it deeper over on Monster. Both times they call out where Complexity are in fact stacking. Bit nicely timed flank, but he doesn't finish Fang. Grim hits the dirt, 10 health in the 1v2, and not fast enough to stop Navi from finding themselves on fire. It's rounded out by, they get past the deep molly quick, but Connector, dangerous game to play there, Grim.
They've got Bit, though. He's kind of activated now. And Head Trick is still holding this. He falls back, but Bit doesn't need a babysitter.
It's so clean. Now he does turn his attention away from Grim as Head Trick falls back a bit. So he gets left on his own. Not quite able to skate around that corner fast enough. Still, man advantage secured thanks to Bit and some very quick rifle work. Here's the op shot from Head Trick. Misses the mark. JT, with a double of his own. Channels his inner Bit. And JT, known for his entries, goes hard into this A site. Electronic, he's got a gap to work with. JT stranded at the moment. Floppy slowly creeping in from this long B flank. And he's going to time it properly, so it seems. A little bit of space here as Electronic extends outwards, and it's Grim to end it all. So 2 kills to Grim, 2 kills to JT. Complexity find their second win.
This is that beautiful setup we saw in the last rounds.
Oh, but he's turning around.
Great
Bit
trade
comes in.
potential, yeah.
34 health left over, though, and he's pinched. Stuck between the long peak and that last Bathrooms player, Perfecto. He's inside sight. Bank player doesn't see him, and he controls the spray.
Hungry, hungry riflers.
Nice turn back. Perfecto commits to the spray. Only finding the one. Fang, third man in, trades it out. SDY's back, stuck inside Graffiti. Electronic burned away into short, so that for a moment stopped Fang, but he just died with bomb inside the water. Bit keeps it quick. A second, perhaps? No, JT can't finish that one. And with SDY being able to tuck back into cover, suddenly JT feels surrounded, and he is. Nowhere to run. Complexity, no, he's never too far. But he keeps it fresh, drops bomb again. Being set up nicely. SDY's got the flashbangs for days. B site, A site, doesn't matter. His assists are all over the place. And Fang finally puts an end to the beast.
So we'll see what they do off the back of this. They've been mulling the back of dice. Fang come forward through the smoke. He does. Oh, but SDY gets to hear it all.
Yeah, he got hit by that.
I think he could have chilled in the smoke for a second.
Grim, not going to get any closer, so Halzerk looking for the 1 versus 4. Flashbangs pressuring him, 30 seconds to the clock, and he hits the first shot, critical. Goes for that bank peek, but a quick tuck from SDY keeps him out of danger. Now he's just going to rush this one outwards. Halzerk hears the run-up. No scope for you, good sir. First one's good. Just suffocating. Every time they try to get to this B site, they're met by aggression, peaks, consistent pressure. And yet again, it gives them man advantage.
CT start to move in. Oh, Bit spotted maybe.
See it. Shadow advantage. Bit gets Fang. Oh, but the nade finds him. Nice utility there from Halzerk. This time he's got an assist in Grim on this bomb site. But Halzerk gets flanked by Electronic. Cut out of it quickly. Grim, chance to line him up, but they're so ready for the peak, and it's just Navi who are way too sharp for Complexity to handle this time around.
Yeah, there's something special about being, that being Bit's 20th kill.
It's definitely the kind of result that just wipes the smile off Complexity's face, and Electronic wipes 1.5 off of the monster push. Grim's got a double kill. They still have to deal with Perfecto inside water. He's gonna play inside this smoke with 2 kills. Maybe they let this slide. Oh no, they're looking for him. They tag him, and sure enough, Floppy ends it. Head trick from inside the heaven smoke. But Bit's gone unchecked. He's already up on short.
I let him disperse.
Grim getting off that bomb site's pretty big, or else you'd have Floppy and Halzerk just corralled between what's left of the CTs. Oof. Just a third. That's all they're fighting for. A third T round win, if possible. Head trick, nice quick scope into Halzerk. Drops down with time being limited. Tries to close this distance, and Grim, he's got the audio. All he needs. Point blank. The op just doesn't have time.
Wow.
No, sir.
NT.
Not enough. Beautiful shots from Head Trick to close out the half, but it is Grim with 3 kills and Complexity 3 rounds as they'll have to take to the defense. He's got a lot coming at him. Fang and Grim will be the first 2 to scramble up, and Fang's already behind the truck, so a little more comfortable than Grim per se, but point blank, Bit connects with the Glock. SDY still floating around down towards B. Floppy, fond of those B flanks, but this time he falls victim to one. And it's man advantage here for Navi with that compromised backline. So JT's completely out of this retake until he can deal with SDY, if he can deal with it. In the meantime, his 2 other teammates start to push out. Grim, a 1 and done, and that flank's good for 2. SDY really ends this, and with a pistol win on top of that first half.
But SDY is right here to collect the eco frags. Eat him up.
Turns back and finds Fang, honed in on him. Floppy grabs the MP9 from Connector, Headtrick his chance to grab a couple, but that also gets shut down. So these pistols are doing enough to at least give themselves a slight chance of a retake, but no kit, only a smoke, and no information as to where Navi have gotten off to in these post plants. It's going to be a desperate run at this A site. And unfortunately for them, Perfecto connects it quick. 14 to Navi. Swing those hand cannons. It's the right stack at the very least. You got 5 players on this bomb site. Weird things can happen. Fang kicks it off. Electronic, that's 4. And an anti-eco ace is stolen away by Bit. Electronic does the heavy lifting. Bit gets his 24th. Who gets to fight first?
Yes. They're so pretending to be serious right now. This is all about the kills.
They're glued to each other, and they might both die to Fang if he can find timing on the flank. Yep, sure enough. That's a way to end it in Bit's favor. Assuming that the rest of Navi can recover, and so far so good. They've got Hauser pinned into the corner. He's not alone there. Grim very much next to him. Perfecto very dangerously close to these 2 CTs. Bomb gets moved along, down long.
Oof.
And there's not much left of Hauser. 15 health, but now they don't know about Grim. He catches him off, goes for the second in bathrooms, and Headtrick is going to keep this round alive. A 3v5 to end Complexity's chance at continuing a CT half? Maybe. It would need the 1v2 clutch, and it looks doable. Floppy, known to be on the flank, sure enough, wrapping around bathrooms, and Headtrick plants on the appropriate side of Dicebox. He's got less health.
Oh. And the smoke to make it look like he could go long. And now you can play it from CT, clear out CT, come either back to bank or go up the other side. Plant's open for him. Floppy bites on it, walks around, and Headtrick, he may have done it.
Headtrick piecing this one together. Playing with what feels like years of wisdom. Tucks it in perfectly. Floppy runs out, gets double dinked, goes down, and Navi, salt in the wound, insult to injury, a 3v5 to close a dominant rematch. The exact same map.